Bang, bang.
Good day, everyone.
Gang,
And today
gang.
you're welcome to Sexual Crafts Family Channel. Yeah.
Wow.
We really apologize. We were not able to come on live last week. So sorry. Today we are still coming a bit late, but we want to say we appreciate all that are live, all that are coming on. So just like we did promise the other time that we're going to talk about customer service today. So if today is your first time of coming on and joining the conversation on Cetrocraft channel, you're highly welcome. This is the Cetrus Talk Show slash Q&A. Yeah, you're welcome to the Cetrus Talk Show slash Q&A, where we do all the paparazzi. We ask all our fashion related questions. We ask questions that pertain to how we can grow our businesses, our online fashion businesses and our side hustles, and every other thing you can do, especially during this pandemic and all the likes, how you can grow your business. And that's what we are on today. So today, remember, we promised the last 2 weeks that we're going to talk about customer service. Customer service, it's key in growing your business at this particular time, because all the businesses are going online, and even by the time maybe later on and you still have your offline customers, customer service is key. So just beyond the fashion just beyond our fashion knowledge, there are other things we need to have so that we really grow. So you're welcome to the conversation today. Don't let me be the only one talking. As usual, I would like you to say greet us in your dialect. That's my own dialect. I really, I said good afternoon. How is it going? Yeah. So as you're coming on board, just greet us, tell us hi. Okay, Blessing is saying hi. You're welcome. So greet us in your local dialects, wherever you're from. Maybe you're wherever you're in, doesn't matter at this time. But anywhere you're coming from, just greet us in your local dialect and tell us where you are and where you're from, so that we continue the conversation. So
Yeah. Miking, testing, 3. This is Dial Central, the most handsome Yekebo official husband. Hello everyone, this is Dial Central, the most handsome Yekebo African husband, and I'm welcoming you to Central Craft Channel, the only channel that handles fashion like egusi and sweet potato. And today we are talking about what we call the customer service gimmicks, in which you can use to develop your business, expand your business, hold your customer, treat them as family and not treat them as customers. Because when you treat them as customers, you are not doing everything perfect. But when you treat them as family, what you get is that what they will begin to be the one to be your business card. They will be the one to talk about how you have been doing. They will even be empathizing and advertising your business for you. They will be the one to drag in customers for you, especially this day and age that shop or physical store is no more a welcoming project. Because like what we discussed last week, that if you are still in the era of looking for how to spend money, I see it as spending money, the era of how to spend money, renting shops, decorating, paying lockup, paying nonsense, and all those spiritually nonsense fees that they pay, especially in this part of the world, in the Africa. And I was also told that even in the US and in the UK, outside the world, they also do what? They generate unnecessary expenses. Whereas you can be doing this business from the comfort of your home. Do you understand what I'm saying? Today you can see that I'm looking a bit yuppie because I just finished Omiobe. And Omiobe is making me to tasansan. Okay, so with that being said, today we are going away from just the usual business. Some persons, if you enter their premises, you want to transact business with them, you just be like, did somebody die? You will see their nose will just be up. They will look at you, and by the time they look at you, you even forget what you want to order. And that's why sometimes once I see people like that, I just feel that they've gone to the spiritualists. So the spiritualist is telling them that what will be bringing customers to them doesn't have to do with their good relationship. That maybe they've implanted something in their shop that it will just, what they call it in Yoruba, aworo. Maybe that's what they believe in. But let me tell you, the best medicine to get customers to your life, to your business, customers that will stay, and not customers that will be under spell and purchase from you one day and they will never show up again. No. customers that will really become your family member, they'll be the one to be telling you, there is one lace that is in the market now. If you can get it, I have customers to bring for you. You see that? How you move from the business that is driving away customer to a business that is bringing in customer, it always deal with what we call attitudinal change. Attitude is what I want to say. Am I an English? Am I from UK? I'm a typical African man, and English is not my expression. Whoa, somebody's giving me.
Mr.
Nasru said, oh, Mr. Nasru. Nice having you here. This is the only place where you get the orishi aromatic fashion exposure, exquisite,
and gist.
Here we gist about fashion, we gist about how to make your business grow, and the rest is
and how to keep your man,
how to keep your husband, how to keep your wife. And one of the good things is that when you want to talk about this customer relations, this thing, you also bring it to the family background, because if you are not customarily good to your wife, you'll be jamming rock. You know what I mean by jamming rock? Consult the dictionary of Lovintos. So, in the same vein, customers want to be treated as kings, because they are not your boy, they are not your staff. They are coming with the resources that you have, because in this life, you must always debit somewhere to credit somewhere. And it is very, very important where the crediting is coming from. Where the debiting where the debiting is coming from is very, very important. And because where the debiting is coming from, I tell you, there are numerous factors that are lying and saying, hey, they are calling for their attention. So it is now left on you as a business owner to ensure that you encourage more good people to debit their account to credit yours. Because if they don't debit themselves, they will never credit you. And for them to debit themselves, they want to have what we call value. Iwulo is what we call it in Yoruba, in African language. But let me tell you, it is when people discover that you have substance, you have value to offer, that they will patronize you. Yes. But let me now tell you, a whole lot of people can be in the same market, and all of you have the same value to offer.
Yes.
So how do you now win?
What's the hedge you have above others?
And that is where the concept of the fact that you don't need to remain the way you are. Maybe the day they gave birth to you, it was the day that they said everybody should just be frowning. I am not what's the name they call all these people that can talk? I'm an introvert. Well, introvert here, intro poverty. No matter who you are, when it comes to business, you have to junk your introvertism. You need to pick up what we call extrovertism. And because you need to talk, even before you get married. I need to tell you, before I got married to this my sweet babe, I have to throw away my introvertism, because I'm a very complex introverticious guy. I have to come and say, hello, Parkway. Parkway, baby. I love you. Will you marry me? No, that was not how I said it. I'm a very touchy guy. People like us that flew away from Ajegunle. So I now get to Egbeda. Now somebody in the mall. And the way it was positioned.
For those outside the country, they don't know what this place is.
You don't know what they call mall. It's a big bus that the tire will bend like this. And when you hold it, if the driver is going this way, all of you will go this way. That's how so many people met their wife. As they just went like this. Sweet potato. I beg, I just pay you. That was not how I met her. I met her in a tush place. In a place where heaven was the AC. And God was saying, repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand. And I just look and I say, I want Jesus. So you can see the way you are smiling. The same way your customers need you to be a joy giver, not a joy killer. And the atmosphere around the business will be such that they look at you and they are like, wow, this is the kind of place I would love to go. And even when they don't want to buy anything, they just like, I just want to listen to that guy. They will just come. And when they come, they see the anointing that can change their situation from you. They will just say, you know what, how much is that bag? The bag you would have sold for 5,000, you just say 500,000. They just say, It's expensive. Can I pay 250,000? You have bought another land in Norway. So see, people are going through a whole lot of stress, and I see that most of the people that want to go into business world, they are more concerned about, they are always like, I want to sell. If you are always conscious that you want to sell, you will not sell. You will not sell. Because people don't know what you are going through.
Yes.
But they know what they are going through. So if your business environment can create that experience for them that they cannot get anywhere, that can make them to forget about their sorrow and bring joy and laughter to them, forget it.
You will sell.
They will
like
stay with you. Even if they price the same goods in your this and they go out, don't worry. They are going out to go and see another atmosphere. When they get into another atmosphere and they see that one,
they will just come back.
They will come back and say, you know what, I don't. You just be like, this is what I'm not supposed to. I enter here and I was feeling joyful and this thing, and this one is just even entering. You know, some persons, when customers even enter their shop, they don't greet. They say, what do you want? Give me this thing. I will just go out. And if you now call me, wallahi, if I did not spit on your face, that would be that I prayed very well that day. Because it's just nonsensical. And that's why a whole lot of persons, they are not making headway. Because in this digital period, it is your relationship that will sell you. For. Yes.
Another thing on customer service relationship is what customers are always right. Your customers are always right. A customer can just walk in and say, I see your head. You don't abuse. One thing here in this part of Africa is that if you're pricing something, maybe by the roadside, just like it happened to us yesterday, they say, how much? How much is it? You tell them, they'll call a very high price for you. So, but they will be telling you, what do you want to pay? What do you want to pay? You would have seen their attitude. Some of them, they just want to abuse you. They want to abuse you, and that's another principle. Never abuse your customer, because the person you're abusing today, maybe they want to sign your contract letter tomorrow. You don't know. So the person you're seeing today, so many great persons are disguised like poor people, and they've gone to places just to see how they will be attended to, and the next thing was just trash, and they'll say, yes, I'm not knowing. Because if they actually come in their real self, they come with their greatness. They're going to be kind. Sorry, sir, how are you? But when they come like a pauper, okay, so what do you want here? What do you want? It's 500 now. The dress is 10,000. You just look at, you would have sized up the person that this one that doesn't have 1,000, and you are saying the dress is 10,000. Okay, if the person now say, can I pay 5,000? They will just abuse. They say, why not come and steal it? We know you don't want to buy anything. Whereas that person, I've done it to many persons. You know, I can price so much. They'll just say this, that. I'll just say, I will not call a very low price. They'll just be abusing me. Abuse, I would say. And most times they think I don't understand their language, because they'll think I'm an Igbo woman. They'll think I'm not Yoruba. They'll start speaking Yoruba people, and they can abuse like.
They got anointing. See, I'm a Yoruba person, so don't be afraid. Don't be annoyed. Yoruba people, they have anointing to abuse. They can abuse you to the presence of anywhere. Even in church, they can even abuse you.
The thing is so painful. So when they now finish abusing me, especially the meat sellers, I now went back to them and I said, I want to buy this meat. I now gave him the money. It was humble. I said, next time, don't abuse me, because for this you're abusing me. You don't know what I'm going to do to you tomorrow. And so that's how it is too for those of us in the fashion industry.
A minute, please. Lucy Kwale says, hi there. Ibinabo says, this is great stuff. Thanks.
Yes, thanks.
Then Nasiru, okay. Nasiru is smiling at us. Yes. Then Mercy God will say, Mercy is thinking about what we are saying.
Yes,
you know what? As you're thinking about what we are saying, just look for Pepsi and popcorn. Pop the two of them together. Pep, pop, pep, pop, pep, 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 pop, pop. Take it and be listening to us.
So let's now go to the fashion. You know, I like the female bespoke. When you're into female bespoke, that means people come to you and they say, I want you to make this dress for me. You know, when you're in the ready to wear line, you have less stress. You just do it. You say, this dress is for 10,000 and that's it. They take it. You're not going to adjust the bust, the shoulder, the anything. That's just it. They take it. It's ready to wear. It's ready made. But when we now...
There's nothing like My bust is tight here. Below the bust is hanging, is hooking. Because you have seen it, you saw it, you took it, so you are gone with it. You understand? It's not that the
zipper is
the what's it called?
The
The
hips.
hips line is not well aligned. The navel is below common Nigeria. Once is what ready to wear.
you
have
take
seen
it.
it, you have taken it, put it on. But when it comes to bespoke,
Hmm.
bespoke is simply a process of what measuring to sew exact form of the person which happens to be your customer. And for you to be involved in that, you need to understand what we're talking about when it comes to customer relationship more than ever before. Because no matter how you think you have spent time to finish up on female's clothes, sorry,
Clothes.
female, you people, you have anointing for that. No matter how a professional touch is being done
On
on
their
your this
dress or
you see them, they'll come,
This
it's like it's not, it's a little bit itchy here. And by the time you carry machine and put it there, say, oh,
no, it's
it's
not
too free. Well, sometimes you just that's why you need a training like this on what you just need to. You just need to say, "Ooza."
You just need to cool down yourself.
Just calm down. Even offer them drink. Because females' life is very, very beautifully complex.
Beautifully complex indeed for feminine fashion. That's why for our fellow designers here, if you're going into bespoke for females, I want to tell you, you need to charge well because there are lots of stress in it. Because you can schedule that you're going to make a dress for 5 hours or 4 hours, whatever hours you make it. Let me tell you, by the time it gets to your customer or your clients, they're going to come back with it, and any little challenge, you just have to go back again. And do you know that amendments takes much time than even the sewing? That is one thing you should think of if you're going into the fashion industry. So you have to just calculate. Like for me now, I just tailor everything together. When I want to make dress for you, I just tell this is my lowest. I'm not a roadside tailor. I'm not looking for good. No, I said this is my lowest. If I want to make this for you, then I take my time. I make it for you. I go into as in looking into the finishing. If you call me again, I'll do the after service. Do whatever. I beg you. Do you understand? You just have to be ready. And to start with, you have to take the proper measurements. What causes all this is measurements.
Rush.
Yes.
You are rushing. You are just assuming. I've been in tailoring for long. His navel will be this now. His half length will always be 7. His half length will always be 17. Who told you that his half length will always be 17? By the time the person you are making the clothes for, you don't even know whether she has just put to bed and the dodo has what sokale. You know what it's called, the dodo? The navel as well. And you understand all these stuff. So you just need to calm down. Don't assume. Assumption kills tortoise.
So as you're coming in, please let's just have your take on this topic. Try to comment and try to tell us where you're joining in from. Try to greet us in your local dialect. So let me just continue. To start this, customer service in fashion, it's so key. And before you serve your customer, well, we're talking about bespoke tailoring right now. Yeah. We are still going to go back to ready to wear, and that's the real customer service. But we're talking about the bespoke tailoring. To serve your customers well, our advice, you have proper, you know how to take measurements properly. There are some tailors. We've said on this channel that we have tailors, we have designers, and you can be, if you don't know about the distinction between tailors and designers, watch our live stream on Fashion 101. We did dissect that there. That's how you can grow your business and the difference between tailors and designers.
Sorry. Sammy says, hey, long time, I'm from Ghana. Sammy's long time, but we have always been coming except for last week.
Yes, just last week.
Make sure that you always check every Wednesday 2 p.m. African time, but 2 p.m. 1 GMT, 2 p.m. Nigerian time, 1 GMT, Greenwich Meridian time, GMT. So
that's it. So you got to get the right measurements. So by the time you have the right, and for our advice on the average, you take the measurement of your clients 3 months, max 4 to 5, 6 months for a female, because the feminine body changes so well. So if you've seen your customer for a space of 3 months, you have to take their measurement again. They might have added, they might have lost weight, the bust might be 40 before, now it's 38. So if you make that dress with that assumption of 40, it's not going to be okay. Or the bust might be 38 before. The painful one is when it's tight. The boss might be 38 before, and now it's 40, and you didn't leave enough allowance. Get what you share here.
But
It has happened.
What? Because we are talking about customer service today, I don't know the anointing that is in my wife. She's beginning to teach you all the rudiment of fashion and the likes. What we are actually talking about is how to take care, good and proper care of this your customer, so that they end up becoming your brand ambassador. Because actually, they should be proud to say, "I'm wearing Setro." You see the name? Very beautiful name. I bet I like it. Bam. Yeah. So from the start now, these customers of yours that are actually coming your way, you need to do something that will make them what? Very, very, very attached to you. Number one, immediately a customer is coming into your business or is patronizing you, you need to get the phone number, the name, and the email address. This is what you'll be using as a tool to continue to put yourself in their face, because you just need to continue to put yourself, your presence in the face of your customers. Because if you fail to do that, by the time it is only those that are recurrently coming up to at them that they will remember, no matter how much they love you. Oh, somebody is laughing already. I'm still going to come to them. But let me tell you, now, imagine somebody walk into your store and drop the name. Maybe he or she purchased something. Do you know that you can actually give them a discount? Not when they are in your store. As they have gone, just send a coupon to them that your next purchase, you have a discount of 15. Wallahi, they will rush back. The skirt that they are not interested in, they will come and buy it. You see that now?
That's customers.
Why not lose out of your 3,000 naira gain? Why not lose 1,005 and continue to bring them back?
Or even lose 500 naira.
Or even 500 naira.
Yes.
Even if it is 700 naira. Even some persons can trek from Yanopaja to your shop.
Just to come.
Just for the coupon. That this coupon must not expire. And when you are sending them the coupon, tell them that the coupon will expire in 2 weeks. Wallahi, they will come back. So why not?
Like your baby said,
why not? There was a particular barbing salon that I went to, and they gave me a discount. I was praying for the hair to grow quick so that I'll go back and collect my discount. So just the same way, you need to advance in your business. This will increase your turnover, because what we are talking about, what actually makes your business to be profitable, is not about the one-time profit you have made. It's about the concept of continuous turnover. It is your turnover that will continue to turn over until you become Mrs. and Mr. Turnover, and your life will be turnover and turn around. What's the baby? Okay. Since you have understand my African English, now let's proceed to number 2.
And let me just conclude that aspect of the details of fashion, because I know we are designers there. So please, you get the measurement properly, because you take all the circumference, various part of the bodies of the female, so that by the time you make it, you're good. And one thing is, be so ready for the complaints by your feminine clients. They will always complain. That's just it. You can make a dress for a female and she will not complain this or that. But how do you approach this? This is the customer service aspect. Now, how do you approach this? When you are talking, you don't start getting angry. You don't start doing attitude.
I have a concept for that. Always take complaint as a gift if you want to grow in business, especially fashion business. All your complaints should be taken as as a gift. Continue.
Say yes. So all your complaints. So by the time they're complaining, you just say, "Okay, ma, yes, you're so humble." And that's another thing. If you want to grow in business, you have to be humble. Pompous people can't grow in business. If you think I'm orgama, as I am like this, if you're my customer, just say, "Okay, please, I'm sorry. Do this. Okay, this is what you want. I'm going to do it." And you just keep to yourself. You keep to your time. You don't ever argue with your customers.
Let me come in here. Don't ever call your customer by their name. That's number 2 trick that I'm giving to you. Don't ever address your customer by their by their direct name. Do you know what you should call them? Madam, Oga. Hey, that madam. Even if your customer were your former classmate before, so far they are coming to patronize you, call them madam. Sir. Hello, sir. Look at this now. Somebody is stepping into your shop, maybe his name is Chooks, and you're like, "Hey, Chooks, welcome. How is everything?" Chooks will price based on Chooks' level. But imagine Chooks coming and say, "Oga Chooks, well done, sir. How is everything?" You'll be like, "What? He called me Oga. She calls me Oga, and when I give Oga, and Oga now point to one suit, you say, that suit is 135,000. Because Oga is in front of the name now. It's no more that informal man
Yes.
guy waiting. That one is no more there. It's business. Imagine that's why I love my Igbo people. Okay, so so you know what? By the time you do that, you have made them to know that you are respecting them as a customer, and they will not want to fold their hands too, because they now say that there is a standing relationship here that has not been what do they call it? It has not been refilized.
There's no disrespect. There's no disrespect.
Yeah, it has not been arifilized. So there is no arifin in it. So what you just do is, you call somebody Oga, so you instead of him to say, this suit is supposed to be 7K, you say, 135,000. The next thing you see him to say, Oga said true. Can you let me pay 80? You see, you have a better bargain. You have a better listing. At the end of the day, even if you are ending up at 100, the discussion is more cordial, more respectful, more official, more interesting. And by the time you are giving them the suit, oh my God, don't just pack the suit.
That's another aspect of customer service.
No, it's not. That one is even separate. The packaging, how to package this thing, that will be treated at another time. And you know what? Let me just quickly tell you again. By the time we'll be treating packaging, it will not be in this kind of video that you are seeing us. See this our live stream. You are struggling to see our face clearly. Hello, let me tell you. As a result of proper customer service relationship that we have, do you know that you fashion people, sometimes you like to listen to what we are doing, you like to tell us but you don't like to support us. I'm saying it. Let me tell them, you people,
what is your challenge now?
Malicious. But let me tell you, on our second channel, they saw that we were struggling with this live stream because our phone is Chinkolo phone.
Why are you like
I
this?
just need to tell them. We know that you love us, but please, next time when you love us, still try and support the channel. See, in the second channel, by the time you'll be coming next time to see our live stream, it will be like CNN. Some persons, it's just somebody. I'm going to be doing unboxing very soon. You will see it on our second channel. We have been given a live stream camera. What about that? So when next you see us, you're going to be seeing packaging. Package it. You see Coastal. So that's just on the lighting mode. But let me just tell you how you package. We also go into this, and we'll talk about that later.
Packaging.
But let me tell you, customer service should be something that will make your customers. Even sometimes they have change, they'll just tell you, leave it.
Yes, leave it. Yes, leave it. So your customer, number one rule, we say that your customers are always right. Never argue with your customers. Never abuse a customer.
Yes.
Whether they are bought today or not, just even when they don't buy and you appreciate them, you are a king.
Let me tell you, when a customer comes to your store, either virtual store or whatever, and maybe inquiries or what have you, even if they did not patronize you, that doesn't mean that they won't come back another time. But the way you talk to them matters. If you just tell them, so you just called me to be asking all these foolish questions. Are you need this? Please don't call this number again. They will go and you know what? Bad market sells faster. They will go and tell like 1,000 people. But guess what? When you do good to them, that's the same way they will go and noise your this thing. Those people, they have excellent culture. I remember when we traveled to Dubai, we can never forget that experience. Hotel attendant. What is even hotel attendant?
Cashew nut
seller on the road. They have, it's not this kind of our road. They have AC shops where they are.
CCTV, everything.
The way they will talk to you. You will not know when you will use somebody's salary in Nigeria to buy cashew nuts.
So that's just it. So That's one thing about service culture, and I think on this part of the continent of Africa, it's really lacking. People don't even respect people. They don't respect people's privacy. They don't honor people, and that's one thing that is lacking: honor. By the time you honor your customers, like what you just said, the way you call them, the way you address them, the way you try to know more about them. It's not just, maybe you could even ask them about their birthday dates, and on their birthday dates you send them this from sexual fashion, as in from this you send them things to say, we all at this store remember you, we hope you're having a nice time. And by the way you relate with them, there is one person that I used to have, one of my customers in the market. She's by name Auntie Joy. I will just always go to her. That name is really, because she will always tell you joyful things. Have you ever looked at your customer or client and say, "Madam, you're looking beautiful"? One of our customers or someone, we told him, like, my husband likes it. Just said, "Sir, you're looking beautiful." This, and I said, "You're not the one that made it." I said, "Yes, but you're still looking beautiful." It's not about yourself.
Nah.
But when people see that you're truthful, you're honest, you're caring, when they look good, you say, "You're looking good. I love this." They say, You say, "I also have the type." Do you understand? That's how they say, "Okay, you also have. I'm going to patronize you." When you make people happy, they are going to make you happy. It's reciprocal. It's the mirror. You're mirroring yourself. When you mirror people and you see them, you tell them things that make them joyful. They will make you joyful. But by the time you see people, what is it? Is it not there? It's not. The price is there. Take it or go.
You know what they call people like that in university? They call them sadists. Sadists. You remember those kind of lecturers that whenever they enter into the hall like this, everyone will just turn sour. Don't be like that in your business. If you want your business to grow, work on yourself, the way you talk to people, the way you need to make people laugh. People are really going through challenges and the likes. They want to laugh. They want to just be able to stroll into your shop, even if they don't want to buy anything, they just want to laugh. And because they have come to laugh, God will now punish Satan. It is that period that they came that your goods just arrived. Hey, they will not know. Sorry, something is up. Sorry for that.
They will not know.
They will not know when they will begin to pick. They will not know when they will begin to pick from. They will begin to select from the new goods that just arrived. And they wouldn't have come on normal day if your store is the frowning, maybe you are going through one challenge, you just put everything on your head as if that's the end of the road. Well, whatever challenge you are going through, some people have
gone through worse.
They have gone through even worse than that.
And they are out of it.
And they are out of it. Some are already out of it. Some are just preparing to enter into it. So what is now your own that you should go and kill yourself? Whatever challenges you are passing through, maybe this might just be for someone that is listening. Whatever your challenges that you think you are passing through, just know that these too shall pass. It's not a permanent thing. That's why it's called challenges. It's coming to challenge you so that they can see how strongly prepared you are for the future. Okay, Omobolale says, longest time, Mr. and Mrs. Cedro. I can imagine the way Omobolale said this. This is Mr. and Mrs. Cedro. How are you? This woman can gist.
And she has already.
The way she's saying it, how are you? See, you can see how she's demonstrating from the write-up. How are you? And your lovely girls, what do you have for us today? Like I say, we are selling Maggi and turmeric. I missed the notification. Don't worry. Don't mind all these.
I'm not too late,
don't mind all these YouTube people. They refuse to send notification. Don't worry. You have us as slight notification. I hope I'm not too late. Don't worry. You're not too late.
Yes, she's all I said. I said it. I'm not Omobolale again. I'm Omolabake. She has already typed it before. She cancelled it. I had already watched it. I was laughing. And when you wanted to call her name, you still said Omobolale. It's not Omobolale. She's Omolabake.
Omolabaki. I used to be a Yoruba film that we called Omolabansky. So, Omolabake, I'm so sorry. I don't know why.
She already knew that you were going to call it today. She already sent the text before you retrieved it. She said, "Don't call me Omolabake today," and you still made that mistake.
Okay. Now, Moduk Besala says, Hi, sir and ma. Thank you very much.
So
So
what we're talking about is your customer relative ability, that for you
customer
to
care.
yes, customer care services, for you to grow. It's not only for those in the banks or anything, just even forget those people zone. As in the person, if you're not the front person in your business, then the person that will be there should be a sanguine. Sanguines are good for this. People that can make people laugh. If you have a sadist as a frontline person, you know sadist, when you just get there, the way they will frown. But when you come in, it's natural with sanguines. They'll just be laughing. And then they just make madam, this your watch. Oh. There's one place we used to buy fish, as in the man, they'll just say, madam, see this load you carry. Oh. They'll just say nice things. When you are going, you can't just but give that person something.
Now, there are some jokers as they are coming their friend. Then when you are coming out, they've seen that you've bought so plenty that this one got money. Ghana, your boy is there. God punish Satan. Even instead of me to give you, I'll go and give area boys. Malake says, thank you, Mrs. Etru. I'm doubting if you or one of your girls gets that name.
Don't mind him. I don't know where he used to manufacture that name. Omobolale wants to turn it to Omobolale. So that's just it. Today, I hope you've been able to learn one thing or the other, because this is really affecting, especially as businesses are online right now. How are you treating your customers? How are you treating your clients? You say, well, even online, some persons can be so rude. Yes, they just call you like some.
Don't even go to that. But let me just say it here as we wrap up this discussion for today. The way you can offer customer service to your customers at this crucial time is that you send them periodic gist. Instead of just marketing. It's not every time you market bags or this thing. You can even send them short videos that are funny. That's what I do.
That's what we do
on our
status,
on our WhatsApp status.
They will be
I just put funny statements and comedy videos there. Sometimes I can even write something that is very funny or this thing. Just put, so they'll keep on looking forward to your status. Then one of the time you just put in.
You put in your product.
Your Ankara. That's most of that. What we do. Just put our Ankara. Sometimes we put some of our products, some of our photography shoots and the like. Before you know it, people will start calling you. Dad, please, can you do this? Cover this wedding for me. And please, let me quickly market myself. Please, I just have another gadget added to our gadget. So if you want to shoot wedding, if you want your wedding to be live streamed, call us. We have stepped up because now we are. Don't let me talk. No. Let me market myself, because I don't know if you want to get married now. I just have another camera that can shoot your wedding 4K resolutions that will even make your wife to be walking on water.
That's said true. Oh, how are you like this?
Because I'm not like that. See, it just landed on Juwan. It just landed. They just drew us for us. So this is a live stream camera that can cover your wedding any day, anytime. You understand? Can cover your wedding, can do a whole lot. So please call us. It's not only clothes that we know how to sew. We make wedding photos, we make wedding videos. We can help organize your event and the like, cover it, do documentary, do product shootout for you. Especially now that all your businesses need to be online. We can do photo shoots of your product for you, that it will come out as if they are wooing, as if they are seeing it with koro eye. So please call us and have the sweet this thing. And apart from that, we give you funny tips and hugs.
And how to make yourself happy and great in life. And that's just it. So let's have your questions. Maybe you're watching after this live stream. Let's have your question. How have you been doing with your fashion business? Or are you just thinking about going into fashion? What are the challenges you're facing? Those are the things this live chat is all about. This Cetros Talk Show / Q&A. You ask your questions, whatever questions you're having in your fashion business, in whatever business, and in your marriage. Remember, we've introduced the aspects, the fashion sense of your man and all that. And I know that so many persons like that topic. We're still going to have a part 2. How to keep your man using fashion.
How to keep your wife using fashion sense.
You want to say your man, because
how to keep your wife using fashion sense.
How to keep your man, please.
Always make a
question below. Which one do you want? Is it how to keep your man using fashion sense part 2.
Oh, good morning, says from Namibia. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh,
Yeah. Nobody greeted us in your local dialect today. What
And
happened
please,
now?
I'm not seeing thumbs up. I only saw 2 thumbs up. Please
Greet us in
give
your local
Give us
dialect.
thumbs up.
When you are coming in, money that
Hello.
means how are you doing?
We are
Good
closing.
afternoon.
We are closing because we need to go and do some things. We need to go.
So that's just it. So please let's know, has it been helpful on how you treat your customers? How do you
And if you have any particular topic you want us to touch, to expatiate on, to dissect and develop, and to base that for you to understand, just quickly send us a chat that please we want you to guide us in this area and
Yes,
this
yes,
aspect.
yes.
And I tell you, and maybe one of these days I'm going to also be talking about tax related matters for fashion designers, so that you will not shortchange yourself, because opportunities are coming, especially for those that are in Nigeria, in Africa. Opportunities are coming. Some companies are working on giving out loans to fashion designers. Bank of Industry is giving out a specific loan at lower interest rate to fashion designers, and for you to access this, you need to have some information about tax rating and what have you, so that you can be able to access this. And another aspect is that I'm going to be thinking of so many other things that I need to tell you, but for now I need to tell you bye, Gary.
Omalale is saying she's greeting on. You see, I'm saying Omalale, sorry,
Ekaso tọkọtaya Setiru from ìlú London.
Ìlú London. Ìlú London. Ẹkúṣẹ́ ọba òní ìlú London. Àti Ọmọlàbákẹ́. Ìlú wo gangan lẹ ti wá?
Wọ́n ti gba injection sí yín nídìí. Injection vaccine. Wọ́n ní pé corona. Anti-corona. Ẹ má yẹ kán gbà sí yín kí o. Kó má jẹ́ pé tẹ bá ń jẹ̀bà gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ máa rí ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà.
How can I be doing my sewing work faster? Good morning. Okay, as in
how you
be doing your sewing work faster.
Okay.
Like the sewing, it's a principle. This is 2020 principle, as in do it 20 times a day. Do you understand? That's it. Sewing is really stressful, to be candid, as in you can just cut now, but sewing you have to take your part, especially when you want to do all this bustier. You have to gum the wording, the lining, the stay, and all the things. It's really stressful, but by the time you're doing it, it will, especially for people that use industrial machine, by the time you're doing it, it will come a time you just be pressing the machine like this, and you just going zoom. That's the interesting part.
Let me quickly align that thought. If you want to be very fast in sewing, if you want your sewing to be faster, know how to organize. You understand? Organization is what will determine how fast you are going to be. If you are cutting, make sure that you are cutting. When you are through with cutting
everything,
when you are through with cutting everything,
you now stitch.
But whether you are cutting the main fabric, you are cutting the pattern, you are cutting the lining.
Yes.
When you are through with that, then go back to
gumming, ironing,
gumming all the necessary things that you need to gum. That is what we call prepping. When you finish your prepping, you are sure that you don't need to stand up. When you are sewing, you are not going to stand up. Is that time you want to now start gumming, putting them in gum? No. Make sure you have done all that from the onset. Then you get back to the machine and start putting it. It will be coming out in a way we call siriri welele. So that is how you can be enjoying your sewing. Then for you to be faster, another means for you to be faster is that you continue to make sure that every day at least you sew.
Yes.
Every day at least you sew. The more you continue to sew, there is something we call the 10,000 rules, 10,000 times rules. By the time you continue to do that, by the time you get to a point that you are always used to it, and any day you don't sew, it's like you are sick. I tell you, that period you become faster than anybody. It is at that period that you just put something on your machine and you just know that you're sewing. You are not even thinking about it. Yes. Just like driving. You're not even and you're already finished. Then lastly, if you really want to be fast in your sewing, you must have the mentality that you need to be teaching people how to sew. This is not a lie. You must look for small children or people that are interested in sewing, teach them how to sew, so that as you are sewing, they are helping you to join. They will be the ones to be gumming. That's how to be fast too. They'll be the one to be gumming. Your own is just cut. You can cut. They'll be sewing some
Parts,
they will help you to gum.
Gum.
They will help
Yes.
you to gum while
And-
you are sewing.
Yes.
And
Then
by
they
the
will
ti-
sew the non
Essential.
parts, but this essential part.
But the finishing part that needs to deal with what the curvature so that you don't give somebody that is the learner. You will not put bomb. You will not put brace cut under your bumper. You become bomb shot. So that's how to be fast about it. There is no two way about it.
So let's know.
Consistency makes the jig. If you have any other question,
Good
kindly
morning,
drop
please.
it.
Yes, after this live chat.
Mhm.
So kindly drop it. It's
So-
been nice having you around today on the Central Stock Show / Q&A. If you have some other questions, please don't forget to drop it, and please watch out for the next edition.
Oh,
That will
Madam,
be
Madam
next.
Modupe Silas says, talking about being fast, so customers put pressure on you. Some customers put pressure on you. What do you do? As for me, I get confused. Laugh out loud. My advice, Sam. Okay. Let my wife
The
know.
thing is, for me, the least period I charge you, if you're coming for express, my normal duration is I'll give you 2 weeks. Non-express is 2 weeks. But for express, it depends on the amount you're going to pay. So nobody puts you under any pressure.
Mm-mm.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Because sewing, once you make mistake with the customers,
Oh,
that's
jegbese, that's what they call in English. You have jegbese lies. If you rush like Russia, you have jegbese lies. Call on one she could get material 300,000 low budget. Ora ugioin. Orugioin.
See, Madam, who is asking the question? Madam Modupe Silas, please, I beg you, don't let any customer put you under any undue pressure. Once you do an itinerary, you list out the jobs you have. If you have jobs at hand, especially those that are going to Owambe party, they'll just want you to start quickly do it and do that. And if it's not okay, they will keep saying it forever. And if you can't amend it, so the fact is, if you have enough at hand, just tell them for this period I'm fixed. Except you have your workers that you know that they can do it, or you synergize, and that's why it's not always good. It's about you, only you. You have to be synergizing. Have other tailors. Maybe at that time that person will not have work, and this customer is going to pay you 10K, and you give it to your other tailor. You give that person maybe 8K or 7K. You still gain 3K. That is how to do business. You are not the only one that can finish it. How many can you sew in a day?
Can you sew 1 million clothes
in a day? No.
But you can spread it
Yes.
to a group of tailors.
Tailors,
That's why
that's
you need to be
synergizing.
open eyes. You need to large.
Right, it's not just you just say, hey, it's only me. I'm
Right.
doing it. That's the mentality that African designers have. No, they don't like synergy. And we've been talking about Africa.
Especially Yoruba, we Yoruba people.
Yes.
We don't like that. We want to finish, gain everything, do this, and at the end of the day, you die there. Whereas an Igbo businesswoman, I love Igbos, they have sense. If it is 20 clothes they collect, they might not sew more than 3.
Yes.
They will give the remaining one to others. Even if it is 1,000 they make for all those
All
ones,
of them.
They did not sweat for it.
So that is how
And
it
the clothes
is.
will come out perfectly well.
Madam,
So
don't let the person put you under pressure. Just know that this is the time duration. You have studied yourself. This is how far I can finish these clothes. So you make sure that you, except by the time you have grown, and maybe you were using 2 days before, now you can use 1 day, or maybe you were using 1 day, now you can use 5 hours. Do you understand? You would have studied yourself that on the average, this is when I can finish. So you would have tailored the ones, you arrange them. Mrs. Labake is taking her clothes on so day. Mrs. Nkechi is taking her clothes on so day. So anytime any person coming for a rush one, you say there is no chance, except you pay me like 10 times the others. I'll leave their
that
own.
is the area I'm going to.
You pay me like 10 times. Maybe these people paid me 10K. Okay, if you can pay me 50K. Mash overnight now.
But let me tell you, that's the area I love to go. You know, I love money. And the love of money is not totally the root of evil. It is when you overlove it. Now, let me tell you, there is a way that a customer will pay you so heavy burn. You don't know where the anointing to sow will come from. Oh, sleep. When they say
When
you
they
should
pay
sow,
you big money.
they say you should sow pants for 500,000 naira. How will you sleep when you are not possessed? You will sow it, even if you have sown 100 before. You will sow that special one and put love in there in it. So that what I'm trying to say is that when you are
Charge.
for somebody that wants express,
Express,
charge
charge
them
well.
well. So if he doesn't want to pay well,
Leave it aside.
let
Don't,
him
you
or
can't
her
even enjoy
go
yourself.
and meet Standia Sing baby.
Yeah, you can't enjoy yourself. Mrs. Moduka said, thank you for that time, 2 weeks. Me, I do 1 week for what?
No,
Don't put yourself under undue pressure.
no.
As in, your system has to ready. And do you know something in fashion? Once you make mistake, that's a mistake. Especially, you know, if it's your own cloth now, you can just turn it into a style and it's still a. But some persons, the mistake you make and you turn it into a style for them, they might not like that style. So it's going to be problematic. So save yourself stress. And this fashion thing, it's so demanding, and it's like me. How will I say the Yoruba? I don't have mind.
The outcome of capitalizing.
I don't have the mind of putting stress on my heart.
Okay.
I don't like to have customers' clothes, and I've not done it. Ask my husband, just say, I've not done this customer. I just like to clear myself of anything I have. Do you understand? So I don't do it. If I want to charge, I charge it. This is the amount. Once you come and see me, I just say, forget about it. I'm not doing it.
If I'm making suit, I give you 3 weeks.
I'm not doing it.
3 weeks for suit.
I'm not doing it. You are not going to put me under pressure. I'll not be thinking, my mind will be like this. No, if you pay me well, and I give you the time. So that's just it. So that's it.
And what's it called? Madam Momo Labake
says, how do I go into
Route TW business, please? I don't
What's
know.
RTW business? Please quickly tell us before we round up.
That one sounds like road transport worker. RTW.
Hey, Madam Labake, please tell us.
Are they doing Agbero in London?
Please quickly type before we are done with this live stream so that I can answer you. What's the RTW business?
Road transport workers.
Good morning said okay. I think good morning is okay. Ready to
See my life outside.
Ready to Madam Lakake, that's even the fastest. That's the easiest. How you want to go into it is you have these tailors. We have tailors. You can get there are some persons that give you tailors to sew. If you are a designer, are you a designer? Do you design?
See, let me tell you, Madam Labake, if you want to go into ready to wear, all you just need to do is people like us that are already into large scale production of these fashion stuffs. You just need to understand different sizes for your customers and the likes of them. So you place your order. We'll produce the clothes for you in different. You would have shown the customers the styles, different styles that you have on ground. They will pick from those styles. They will pick the material, the fabric, and likes. So you ask us to produce it. We produce it and send it to you wherever you are outside the country. But please take note. Ready to wear is capital intensive if you are not smart. So the way to go about it is that you just make few samples down.
Yes.
They will see few samples. So it is from those few samples they see that they say, okay, I want you to make this size for me. You can make one size for different styles.
Okay.
So you now tell them that you have size 8, size 10, size 12. So when they now request for it, you give them 3 weeks. Don't stress yourself. Give them 3 weeks. Within that 3 weeks, you would have gotten in contact with us. You would have paid us because we will not do will not do on Storyline. You would have paid us, we'll make it and send to you over there so that you don't kill yourself. But if you want to, maybe you collected like 100 pieces and you are able to do 20, we can help you to complete the 80. You understand? So that's how you do, so that you don't kill yourself and you don't disappoint your customers.
She said, my problems are styles and measurements. Do you know, because you're not going into bespoke, you don't need measurements like that. Ready to wear, that was how I explained at the beginning. Ready to wear.
Sorry, let me come in. When you talk of styles and measurements, just do this. You will ask your customers, what size do you wear? UK size. Let them know that this is ready to wear. Is the size they wear? Is it UK size 8 or US size 10? So whatever the distance, there is dimensions. You go online now after this class. Yes. Go online, go on Google out UK sizes. US sizes for female clothes. If you want to do male too, download it. Then UK sizes, just they'll like tell you the bust is this, the hips is this. Those are the major thing: the bust, the hips. Because those are the measurements we also use to produce. Because if you say UK size 8, and you went to tell us that it's US size 8.
Yeah,
It's US
different.
size
So
8 that will give you.
So
you
you
know,
are
you know in US they are bigger. UK they are chinkolo. Then Chinese they are chonko chonko.
so you decide the one you'll be using, maybe US or UK size. So if the person is telling you is UK size this, you tell them what's your size in US if you are using US, just like that. So that size would not be a problem. Then the styles, like if you Pinterest can help you with different styles. Pinterest can help. Yes.
Oh, see, Betty Stafford says 7:30 a.m. in Northern California.
Oh, you're just
wow,
waking
just
up.
waking
Oh, no,
up.
this
And I can see how she's still brushing her teeth.
this is 3:34 p.m.
It's 3:34
in Nigeria, Africa.
If you are still sleeping like this in Africa, they will call you Oleafajo. You know what the meaning of Oleafajo? Somebody that loves sleep. But because you are
You're
waking
just
up
waking
in
up.
the morning,
A good morning.
a good morning, and I feel like hugging you if my wife will allow me. Good morning, my neighbors.
You're welcome. You're
You're welcome.
welcome. Hope you had a nice night. So, Madam Lagake says small scale or just
It's
starting.
small
Yes,
scale,
that's
just-
it.
just start
Anything you want to start, please start small.
Mhm.
Don't go and carry all your money and just test the waters. Start small, start small, start small, and you grow. You can contact us in the end of this if you like to know more. So start small, then
Betty Stafford says, which book to buy on pattern making? Wow, book to
Okay.
buy on pattern making. I would have shown you some books to
let
buy
me-
on pattern making, but we are placing our phone on those books.
and let me just try to
So,
show.
Let's try to show you some of the
I have
books.
different ones, but I think the
Oh.
one I love best is just
You know what? Let my wife just try to get the books out for you.
this is the one I love best of all the pattern books I have.
This is one of the best pattern making book. I don't
Can
know
you see
if you
it?
can see it.
Let's tell you the name.
Pattern making
By
Ellen Joseph Armstrong.
Yes, Ellen Joseph Armstrong.
See,
we have other ones
see
too.
it. Pattern making by Ellen Joseph Armstrong. Akilapa ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
It's a nice word.
It's a nice
so we
one.
have other ones.
We have some other ones.
The
here
other
too.
one I
You
love.
can bring all of them. Let's show.
No, these two are good.
You can also use this one too.
Yes.
Pattern cutting. This one is by Denick Chonman Low. These are pattern making books.
Then you have this.
Then you have this
This is a just
pattern cutting too.
made easy.
Hello, Magnified Designs just coming in, welcoming you. We're already rounding up. As they are coming in, just take a bottle of cold drink. People should be giving us thumbs up. Oh. I don't like this one. I'll be begging for thumbs up. Give us thumbs up.
That's why Cetro's vlog is different.
This one is by Gillian Oldman.
Yeah.
Gillian Oldman. Pattern cutting by Gillian Oldman. This lady saying I'm late. You're not. Don't worry. You can replay the videos. You can replay the video. It's only that
the gist.
the
You
gist.
missed the
You
gist.
missed a lot. Though. You need to see how I was just enjoying myself with my baby girl, and you know, we even distributed pomo for everybody. People were just eating pomo.
Mr. Cetro.
With assorted. You know what they call pomo? Cow skin that have been soaked in pepperized water.
Madam Labake didn't give you pomo. Madam Labake did Mr. Cetro give you pomo.
She was eating the pomo. She was eating it. I was saying that this is from Africa. Yes. Oh. Magnified Design was just laughing. Why are you laughing at me now? So you have turned me to a joke.
A joke,
When my name is not Jokey. It's Jokey.
So that's just it.
So
Till we come away next time.
So Betty Stafford, I hope you got those books. So those are the kind of books you should just read up and.
Madam Labake said Mr. Cetro talks too much.
You have. Where's Madam Labake?
Oh, Labake. He said Mr. Cetro talks too much.
Yeah, I talk too much. But they are not talking again.
Hey, you're not
You will now see how the chat will be. Yeah, you want a serious discussion for How many hours? Everybody will be like, in their mind, they'll be like, when is it going to close? It's becoming like a lecture. That is not how to enjoy yourself, you know? Okay. Modupes say so funny. Oh, please.
Like she says, hey there, can you sell patterns of different designs in case I order from you?
Pattern of different designs, madam. The plenty works I have now, I can't add pattern to it. But later in the future, you might be able to, create a session for that. But for now, only me one photography, only me one videography, only me one fashion designing, only me one. On our second channel, we do reporting gist on what is happening all over the world. Yes. All the bomb injection they want to give all of you, so that you will take vaccine and save this thing. So please, we have a whole lot on our hands, so that we not go and celt ourselves. Celt is past tense of kill. So that we not go and celt ourselves. So we just have to mellow down.
So that's just it. It's been nice today for everyone. We wanted to end about.
Betty Stafford says that's a great help. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So we are live again. So that's it. We're just about wrapping up some minutes ago, and some persons started throwing in their questions. Please, always let's get ready for the Cetrus Talk Show / Q&A every Wednesday, 1 GMT. So if the time is going to change, we're going to let you know. We apologize for that.
And please remember to follow us on our second channel, Cetrus Vlog, where you meet distress. What do I introduce myself again? I usually introduce myself as this is Dar Settle, the most handsome Yekebo African husband, and Rene Pimpin. And I have with me my most pepperoni, sugar-laden, superlicious baby girl. So right now we are signing off. Bye-bye.
So please,
if you have any comments,
yes, and if you have any question, just drop after this live stream. Catch you, love you, and hope you stay well in your business. Hope you're preparing for your online fashion stores, and you're also thinking of how you take care of your customers very well. So we're going to tell you the next topic. So please, you can just suggest the topics you want.
Yeah.
Yes, I've asked that. Do you want us to take how to keep your man using the fashion sense part 2? Which
how to keep your wife so that she can look old, so that people will not be looking at her using bad fashion sense. Take care.
Catch you, love you, bye bye. Till next time. See you in the next video.